Okay guys, let's get straight into it. So what we're gonna do here is a skin fade, and what I like to do for a lot of beginner guys is go ahead and close your machine, whether it's an Andis Master or a Wall, whatever you use. You can go ahead and close it all the way, and we're gonna create our skin line with that machine. And the reason why we're doing this because I know a lot of new guys have problems taking out that skin line when they start with the T outliner. I know that's a challenge because I've been cutting hair for so long and I've been teaching classes for so long. I know that's always a problem. So I like to start off, all the students that I've trained in my life, the people I'm just, teaching how to cut hair in general. I like to start them off with their machine closed. We're gonna do the skin line like that. So what we're gonna do is we're just bringing that all the way up to the temple area. And we're gonna use our T outliner, don't worry about it. I just think this is the easiest way for a beginner to figure out how to fade hair. Makes it a lot easier to take out that line. So what I'm gonna do with this particular client, I'm just gonna pick him out. He's getting a curly on top, so we're not doing too much to the top. We're just gonna trim it a little bit towards the end of the video, and we're gonna curl it up with a curly sponge, so it's gonna be pretty cool. The first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to grab my 1/4 and I'm just going to clear out this bulky area because his hair was long on the side. And the reason why we're clearing out this area is because we want to create room for our fade. We want to be able to clear out that space, clear out that area so we can have room to start fading, okay? And what I like to do, guys, if you're just starting out, a lot of barbers do make the one bar, or they'll make a bar and then they'll take out that line first and then they'll take out the skin line last. I feel like the easiest way is to work my way from the biggest clip to the smallest clip when you're first learning how to cut hair. I mean, I've used those techniques in the past where we put that bar on there and then we take it out. I know you guys seen videos like that. Nothing wrong with it. You can follow that way as well. But this is just my technique, and I think it's pretty cool. I think it's easy. So what we're doing, we're jumping right down to our 1/8. So that 1/8 is almost the same thing as the 1/4. If I open up that 1/8 all the way, it will basically turn into that 1/4, if that makes sense. So with that lever on the side of my machine, once I start fading in, as I go higher, I open up that lever. You see me playing with the lever. So while I'm at the bottom, and as I go higher, you see me open it up. Okay, so when I open that up, that's gonna blend into the previous clip, which was the 1/4. Okay, I know it sounds kind of confusing to a lot of new people, but just think about it. You're using your biggest clip and you're working your way down to the smallest clip, all right? So we're fading our smallest clips into, to the bigger clips, if that makes sense to you guys. All right, same thing over here. We're just working our way into that previous clip, all right? And we're gonna do that with the next clip as well, okay? We're gonna do the same exact thing. We're blending into each clip, okay, guys? Just my technique. I feel like it's extremely dummy-proof for people. It makes sense. You're just going, it's like you're walking your way down the steps. You know what I mean? So you're gonna see how it's all gonna come together, towards the end or whatever. The next clip we're gonna do is we're gonna jump down to our 1/16. So all we used was 3 clips here in our machine. So we're gonna jump down to our 1/16. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna fade in the front of his hair a little bit, since it's sticking out. I'm gonna blend it in a little bit. I like to do that because that makes the hairline a lot sharper when I'm shaping them up. You'll see in the beginning, because if you have too much hair in the front of the headline, you're gonna have a problem shaping them up. All right, so here we go. We're gonna jump right down to that 1/16, okay? And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna blend into that 1/8. So it's like we're walking down the steps, okay, guys? Same thing. Make sure you bend that ear. Make sure the machine is closed. We got shorter strokes, and as you go higher, you open that lever. That's what that lever is for on that machine, okay, guys? A lot of people when I do classes ask me, what's that lever for? Why, why do I see you keep moving that lever? Because basically when I'm going higher, I'm just opening it up. And when I'm opening it up, it's almost equivalent to the previous clip, okay? Same thing, we're going all the way around the head, and we're gonna do the same thing, all right? Just going over my work, just making sure it's clean. You guys should do the same. For video purposes, I kind of had to chop it up a little bit, but definitely just make sure it's nice and clean. Very, very easy steps if you guys pay attention to exactly what I'm saying. Make life a lot more easier. And like I said, try different ways of fading, that other barbers show and stuff like that, because you never know, which technique will work for you. But this is just another, step for you guys to use out there. So the next thing we're gonna do after this is we're pretty much gonna take out that zero line that we created in the beginning. And as you can see, it almost looks like the line is gone. If you're looking at his head right now, you can see that it almost looks like the line is already gone. So what I'm doing right now is I'm opening my machine slightly, because if I keep it closed, it's going to create another zero line. So what I did was I slightly cracked the machine open a little bit, and I started using shorter strokes to hit that little line that was there at the bottom. So you just want to basically use shorter strokes. So you can see me doing it a lot more calmer now with the machine. You can see I'm flicking my wrist a lot more shorter. I'm not doing any big strokes. All right. Basically just crack the machine a little bit and take out that line, because all we're trying to do is take out that zero line. As you can see, the fade is coming along because that 1/16th, if I open up my master's machine, my Andis Master, but if I open it up all the way, it's almost exactly the same as that 1/16th, if not the same. Okay, that 1/16th is considered like a 1. If somebody wants a Caesar and they say, let me get a 1, 9 times out of 10 a barber will grab like a 1/16th, or they'll open up their Andis Master machine or their wall, they'll open it up all the way, and they'll give them that, they'll give them that, and they'll consider it almost like a 1 basically. So it's almost the same exact thing. So as I go higher, I'm making sure I open up my machine all the way so I won't create another line. Okay guys, so it's all about not creating another line and basically flicking your wrist so you won't go over, the part that you went over already. So it's pretty simple. It's just all about taking your time and understanding the steps and how it works. Okay guys, that's basically it. Make sure you bend that ear. Make sure making sure it's nice and clean. Go over everything. Just keep going around the head. It could take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes, guys. Don't rush a fade. Don't try to speed through it. Just keep going over your work. Like I said, video purpose, I had to chop it up because I had to go over the work. I had to make sure everything was clean. All right, guys. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna jump to that T outline at the moment everybody's been waiting for. So he doesn't want his sideburns. He doesn't want his beard anymore. So as you can see, I'm going up towards that 0 and I'm flicking it. And as you can see, it's not creating a line because I'm smoothly going up there and I'm flicking my wrist. All right, I'm not going high or anything like that. You can see I'm going around the ear, same thing. Got nothing to worry about. I'm smoothly going over it and flicking my wrist. So like I said, guys, you can use this technique or you can use other techniques. I know how to do the 1 bar fade for you guys. I will do that when you take out the lines. I'll do a fade video for you guys like that. But I feel like if you're a beginner, I think this is an awesome way because it makes it simple. You guys don't have to worry about nothing but 1 line. Okay, and as you can see, it's not leaving a skin line. All right, I'm just basically going over it and I'm flicking my wrist. All right, and combing. Make sure you comb. It's always good to use a comb or a brush, but combs are better because they're more sanitary. But a brush will really take out any little hairs that are in the way. A lot of barbers use these like little brushes and stuff like that. Some barbers use like toothbrushes. It's funny, but stuff like that, that'll clear out that little bit of hair that's there. And as you can see, guys, it's not creating another line at all. Okay, so just make sure you're flicking your wrist and you're not going high. You're not exceeding that area where the temple is at. You're not pushing so hard. I'm just clearing out a little bit of hair from him right there because I'm about to curl up his hair in a few minutes. Just making sure it's even, nice and even. Just taking off a little bit of hair that's there. And I'm gonna line that up for you guys as well. If you guys haven't seen how to make a hairline sharp every time, you can go to my YouTube channel and type in how to make a hairline sharp, and you'll see that video. It's pretty cool. I'll show you guys exactly how to make a hairline sharp every time. But I'm gonna show you those same steps here when I'm lining him up as well. So you'll basically get something out of this video as well. But if you want a video specifically on that, you can go to my channel and check that out. So like I said, this is not a flat top. I also have flat top videos. How to do a flat top step by step. You guys can check that out on my channel as well. So I didn't make it nice and square because we're gonna curl this up anyway. I just wanted to make sure it was even. I'm basically gonna line them up first. All right, and I start in the middle. I like to start from the middle and then work my way from side to side. When you start from the middle, I think it's a lot better. Like I said, I get into more detail about that in my how to make a hairline sharp every time video. You guys should go check that out. I recommend it. In fact, I'll try to put a link below for you guys so you guys can check that out. Okay, so I'm just making sure he's nice and sharp, going over it. And we're gonna go ahead and use the razor as well on his headline, make sure it's sharp. As you guys can see, we got a nice blend over here. So I think it's a pretty good blend. Like I said, I went over it basically and just made sure everything was tight and sharp. Alright guys, now we're going to go ahead and make sure we line them up. So we're going to grab the Easy Blade Shaving Gel. You can get that at easybladeshavingproducts.com. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to apply a small amount of Easy Blade. We got just shave oil base. We're using the Easy Blade wood handle. And we're just going to go ahead and shape them up. And just make sure it's nice and sharp. And take your time with this, guys. You gotta make sure you're stretching the skin. We'll make a better video on how to use a straight razor for you guys. That'll be coming up pretty soon. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you want to check that out. More great videos to come. So what we're doing right here is we're just making sure he's nice and tight. Okay, same thing. Pull the skin down, and we're gonna work our way up into that headline. Same thing on the other side as we did on the other side for the other corner. Make sure he's nice and tight. Okay guys, use that Easy Blade, definitely works wonders. As you can see, the blade is definitely gliding. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna use the curly sponge on them and make sure that, you know, what I'm doing right now is just some water. You guys can put some gel in there or something like that, and water and gel, hairspray, you can use different stuff. And I'm just making sure we curl it up nicely for them. As you can see, the hairline is pretty straight. Cut it down nicely for them, not too much. And we just wanted that curly look, you know. So, you know, he's nice and tight. Hope this video helped you guys out a lot. Jay the Barber, easybladeshavingproducts.com. I will talk to you guys soon. Good luck.